Why is there a house that no one lives in? In 2 or 3 years, it will completely collapse. The older generation said it lost popularity, but physics tells you that it's because the universe is eating order. As long as someone lives, you sweep floors and tiles and windows. These moves of yours, essentially feeding energy, fight chaos. The great physicist Schrödinger said that life feeds on injury. You're living like an anti-quotient machine, forcibly maintaining order in this world. Once you leave, a monster named Zhang will take over immediately. Dust accumulation, beam rot, the wall skin falls off. This is the way the universe should be. Broaden the horizon. Our universe, in fact, it is one, a super empty room destined to be unoccupied. The star is his light bulb. Attractive force is his beam. But one day, the light bulb runs out. The beam will collapse. The universe will eventually become a pot of stagnant water that no longer flows. This is heat death, but true despair and hope, all hidden on this road to death. In 1865, the German physicist Clausius discovered the bottom hole in the universe. He named it Zhang. If you ask Einstein what law is unshakable, and he'll tell you it's not relativity, it's not quantum mechanics, it's the law of increase. It's a curse about overflowing water. In a closed system, heat always flows in one direction. Things are forever falling from order to disorder, like a broken glass that can't be repaired on its own. The crumpled paper doesn't flatten itself. Arrow of time. The direction is cruelly locked by this law. But the scariest thing about this law is not the destruction. It's about probability. In 1887, Waltzmann unveiled the microscopic veil of commerce. Imagine the air molecules in your room. What is the probability that they all shrink to a corner? The result is 10 to the power of negative 10 carat 38. Although this probability, but not zero, but on a macro level, it's almost impossible. Chaos happens, just because of the chaotic arrangement, far more than an orderly arrangement. Zhang didn't mean for the universe to destroy you, simply because destruction is countless times easier than existence. In such a losing gamble, the birth of life is nothing short of a miraculous cheat. In 1943, Schrödinger broke the news in his book. This highly ordered structure of life shouldn't exist. The reason why we are alive, can think, can swipe this video, it's because we're frantically preying on the rich business people outside. Every bite you eat, every breath of oxygen. It's not about getting stuff, essentially. It's about getting order. We are like a precision energy processing factory, constantly extract order from the environment to repair the decay of its own cells. They keep their temperature constant. Against that, the laws of nature that try to turn us into a pile of loss. But it's not just about eating. This is a tragic energy loan. To maintain your body, the low quotient state of these tens of kilograms, you have to put more high-tech waste into the environment. Think about air conditioning. It cools the room. The external machine is frantically emitting waste heat into the street. This increases the total quotient value of the entire city. Life is no different. We eat and drink, converting low-energy photons into high-energy waste heat. We have achieved partial quotient reduction, but it accelerates the quotient increase of the entire universe. One could even say, birth of life. It is the universe that accelerates towards destruction. The most efficient catalysts produced the source of this order, simply because there is a sun above us. The sun is not just a ball of energy. It is an extremely stable low trade flow. The earth greedily sucks the low quotient of the sun. Energy gave birth to forests, oceans, and civilizations. But the sun will eventually go out. About 5 billion years later, the hydrogen inside the sun is depleted. Core collapse. The outer layer expands into a red giant. Then the sun will be like a hungry beast. Swallow Mercury and Venus in one bite. Shows the crust of the earth. The oceans will evaporate in a matter of minutes. Rocks will melt into magma. Humans' homes will completely evaporate. But this is just a prelude to the funeral of the universe. 10 billion years later, the sun will become a dead white dwarf. It eventually cools into a black dwarf, a cosmic tombstone. As time goes by, the stars in the night sky will turn off the lights one by one. About 10 to the 14th power years later, the last star will also go out. The universe is plunged into eternal darkness. You think darkness is the end. No, more complete destruction is yet to come. Matter itself is also decaying. Protons are one of the most fundamental particles that make up your body, and its lifespan is about 10 to the power of 34 years. This means that, even the hardest diamonds, give it enough time, it will also slowly melt like ice cubes. From the most basic radiation, 10 to the 40th power years later, all matter decays into photons and leptons. Once glorious galactic planetary life, it all turns into a uniform particle. But there is also the last night's watch black hole. It was once thought that black holes were wound terminators, devour everything. until 1972. Bekenstein boldly proposed that black holes also have temperatures. There are also injuries 3 years later. Hawking confirmed this, and found that black holes evaporate. According to the uncertainty principle of quantum mechanics, in a vacuum, pairs of positive and negative particles are created out of thin air. If this happens at the edge of a black hole, one fell into the abyss, the other one will escape. Take away a little bit of mass from the black hole. It's hopelessly slow. It takes trillions of years, but eventually even the black hole will disappear. Then the universe reached a true heat death. The temperature of all substances reaches thermal equilibrium. No more heat flow. It never happened again. Time has lost its measure. There's no difference between a second and 100 million years. This is not an explosion, not collapse, but something scarier than death. Forgetting the universe will forget that it once burned. Forget that he ever gave birth to life. Forget everything. Here. Many people feel suffocated, since the ending is nothing. What's the point of all we're doing now? Don't rush at the end of math. Poincaré also left a backdoor. French mathematician Poincaré proposed, in a closed and limited system, as long as it lasts long enough, all particles will eventually return to their original positions. This is called the return of Poincaré to the imagination. The universe is a huge box. The number of atoms is finite. It's about 10 to the power of 82. As long as time is infinite, these random combinations of atoms, one day it will be reassembled into what it is now. In 2018, researchers at the University of Vienna, this phenomenon has been confirmed in quantum systems. It means everything you've been through. Your current confusion. The mistakes made by someone you loved. It may have happened countless times in the distant past. It will happen again in the distant future. The universe may not be a straight line leading to death. It's one big, eternal cycle. But this is not a fatalistic lament. It's the highest ode to the present. If the end of the universe is doomed to be heat death or reincarnation, then the meaning is not at the end, and in the process. High quotient means eternal disorder. Low quotient means primitive simplicity. Only in low quotient, this brief moment of falling to high business, at the moment when the water is not completely difficult to collect, will be born out of structure, life, consciousness, and civilization. We are like a cup of milk poured into hot tea. There's nothing special about being alone, but at the moment of mixing, it will bloom with beautiful cloud patterns. Low quotient is perishable. Gao Shang Yang Hung. And that fleeting complexity in the middle is the most magnificent poem in the universe. Have you ever considered, why didn't the universe begin? Is in a heat death state. Year 2004, Oxford University physicist Roger Penrose has calculated that probability of the initial state of the universe. It's 10 to the power of 10 carat 123. How small is this number? If you let a monkey randomly type on the keyboard, the probability of producing the entire Shakespeare collection compared to this number, like a 100% certain event. In other words, the existence of our universe is a miracle that shouldn't have happened, and you are a miracle of miracles. Every carbon atom in your body have burned in the core of a star, the iron in your blood, from supernova explosions billions of years ago. In these 10 billion years of desolation, you can be a wounded body. Open your eyes and take a look at the world. You can feel the warmth of the sun. Understand the concept of injury. This is itself a small probability within a small probability. Nietzsche gazed at this void, gave his answer love of destiny. It's not fate, it's about loving destiny, including all his pain and absurdity. If I let you live again, experience the same happiness and pain, the same success and failure, the same encounter and farewell. Would you like to? If the answer is yes, you have conquered nothingness. Parents gave us life. Lovers give us hope. These are weapons against nothingness. We can't change the outcome of the destruction, but we can be in this brief fall, burning out the brightest light. Be born like an ant and make a great ambition. Life is as thin as paper. Should have an unyielding heart. Even if the universe goes out, at least for now, we are shining.